Chapter 4. Full Chapter. Surprise. Mike began preparing for his journey, going to search for the tribe that Max wrote about. He gathered fruits and vegetables he found and started looking for fresh water to drink. However, he couldn't find any, so he resorted to collecting seawater, boiling it to evaporate, then condensing the steam to obtain fresh water for his journey. As he watched the water boiling, Mike noticed a beam of light filtering through the trees of the forest, indicating an open space. He carefully stood up and began to move toward the light, believing he had found the tribe he was going to search for. However, as he got closer, he realized that the open space wasn't the tribe. It was a ship, the one belonging to his friend Jonathan. Mike rushed to the ship, calling out Jonathan's name loudly in his excitement and joy. He boarded the ship and began searching through every room, still shouting, "Jonathan, where are you?" But there was no response. He continued to search the entire ship, but there was no sign of anyone. Exhausted and disheartened, Mike's thoughts scattered as he tried to comprehend the absence of the crew. He climbed to the top of the ship and called out as loudly as he could, "Where are you, Jonathan? Everyone, where are you?" But again, there was no answer. Despite this, he refused to give up and decided to change his plan. He would search for the crew instead. He was certain they were on the island with him and still alive after he found the open and empty supply room, confirming that the crew had left in search of signs of human life on the island and a way out. Mike returned to the hut, now determined to find the crew and escape the island. His previous plan to seek help from the tribe faded in the wake of his overwhelming joy at having found evidence of Jonathan's location. He began to pack his things, taking enough food and water for the journey. Before leaving, he visited Max's grave and said, "Thank you for the warning. I won't make the same mistake, I promise. Goodbye." Entering the hut one last time to grab his notebook and pen in case he needed them for the journey, Mike didn't know what awaited him. As he reached for the notebook, a venomous spider climbed up his arm and bit him. Mike screamed in agony and panic, trying to compose himself and act quickly, but it was too late. The venom took effect, and he lost consciousness. It felt like the end for Mike, the end of a journey that had barely begun. It was his worst nightmare come true. Death, something he feared deeply. But then something miraculous happened. Mike awoke in another hut with a man and a woman standing beside him. Before he could speak, the man said, "You're finally awake." In a weak voice, Mike asked, "Where am I? Who are you?" The man smiled and said, "I'm Roger, the island's doctor, and this is my wife, Shia. You're in the village of the Tiva tribe, the inhabitants of this island." End of chapter 4. Like and follow for more.